It was wet, wet, wet. Very wet, wet, wet.
Thing is, it's not necessarily shit. That's just normal weather for here.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be shit, but really, it's only shit if like it's not like that at other times. Whereas it's kind of just like this all the time here. We had our summer lasted about 2 days in May, I think.
Yeah, there was about. I don't know. Well, during our holiday, the weather here was also not all that good.
Yeah, I think Europe generally, though, like mainland Europe, generally had a lot better weather than us across this summer. But I mean, that always happens, of course. But is that one of those fiberglass pencils?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I just got it in yesterday.
What do people use it for? To sort of getting rid of glue marks and things.
Yes, that's what Mike does it for. It looked very useful. So.
Yeah.
Does smoothen it out, that's true. It does remove the glue marks. It actually works.
Well, it's an abrasive, isn't it, really?
Hi, Adam.
Hello.
Somebody stole your light, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I woke you up or what?
No, I'm still waking up.
Hey, you don't have to work Saturdays anymore, is it?
Mm-hmm. But I won't be around for long today because I've got to go out and get some stuff.
Uh-oh.
You're always tired, though, Adam.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because it's Saturday bloody morning when you guys do this for me.
Yeah, that's the problem with the time differences. I think when we start, it's 4 o'clock in the morning where he lives. So yeah, no wonder he's tired when he joins.
Not my fault. It was an upside down.
It's nearly 8 o'clock today.
It's not my fault. It was an upside down land.
Wel eens, yeah. Clem ook.
I wake up at 6 o'clock every other day of the week anyway, so.
Is there anything exciting you have to go and do today?
I just gotta go get a haircut and stuff, and I just want to get it done in the morning so I don't have to wait in lines. Maybe go to the model shop.
That's always exciting. And costly as well.
I don't have an interior color because I got that BDR 70 I'm building at the moment, and it has an interior, so.
What is the interior color? Some kind of creamy off-white or something, is it?
Creamy off-white and green. So the floor's green. The walls and everything else are creamy off-white. So I could pretty much just make it with a little bit of grey or brown or something mixed with white, but oh well.
Ah well. Poo happens. Yep, was not supposed to happen. Did you see that new trumpeter release list I just shared on the top page?
Yeah.
Did you see the Focke-Wulf?
1/18 scale.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's a bit big.
Okay.
At least it's not a P-47 on 1/18 scale. It'd be humongous.
Still. 116 airplane, that's big.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Yowza.
Right. Still haven't done anything between now and last week. I'm still on the tracks.
Yeah.
Are you in?
You hear me?
Hi, Ian.
Yep.
I can hear you.
I said hello and nobody said anything.
Oh,
I didn't hear you
no.
say hello. I didn't.
Hello,
Hey, now.
Ian.
Hello, Adam.
Chalky.
Is Clem's Missy still over? Is that why he's
No,
looking around?
she flew back last weekend.
Where the fuck is he then?
He's sleeping.
Yeah, catching up on some Z's.
Well, yeah, that's true. He probably slept for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
German, not
You
pop.
sound healthy.
Yeah. Getting over the tail end of that cold. Oh, Chewbacca's here.
You would say Phil sounds like he's going to sleep. He's actually waking up, isn't he?
I
Adam,
discovered a new model shop today.
Wow.
It's on my way home. Well, it's not on my way home from work, but it's on my way home from the college that I go to. So, money. It is like a properly good shop as well. They do all the new shit.
Is that actually any good though?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do all the
Or
new
is it-
stuff.
Yeah, or is it one of these ones that sells Revlon at Airfix kits only? And,
Oh god no. I know what you mean though.
And Humbrol paints, and that's all you can get.
Well, where I used to live,
Like,
that's
like,
all
an
we
old
got.
man's model shop, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, this one
Yay.
has like Tamir paints. It has every single Tamir kit, like armor kit at least, pretty much. It has quite a lot of trumpeter. It has a few of the new Takum stuff, like it had the Takum T30, which I really want to get. I can't afford it at the moment. I've got to wait until next month's paycheck, and then I'm going to get it. But then no, do I? No, I'm not, because I'm not going to go there. Because Bovington Tank Mod is on at the beginning of October, and I can get a bunch of deals and shit there.
Spoilt for choice, then.
Yeah, I am.
My
No, I
waking
really
up
want it.
process is kind of like going to sleep, but in reverse.
Oh, yeah, that's
And it takes longer.
how I do it.
Mm. Are you working on a T70 something? A BMP, are you, Chalky?
I am.
It's looking good.
It looks weird.
Is that a
It's
BMP3 with the extra armor?
A what?
Is it the BMP3 with the extra armor on it, like the ERA?
No. It's a BMP 3F or FV.
And that's
quite wanna
as
do a
much as
BMP.
Scorpio knows.
And that's all I know about it. Oh, and it's made by Trumpeter. And it's 1/35th scale and it's plastic.
And that is as much as Chalky knows about it.
I want to do a BMP.
And it's
They always
Russian.
look really cool.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's Russian.
So you can paint it green and get away with it.
Ah, but I'm not.
He's going to
Thank you
paint
to
it.
Mr. Sebastian. I don't have to paint it green.
What do you got painted? Cypress colours or something.
I never really like doing the Russian tanks in their green colour. I don't know why.
I'll send you a picture.
How
Adam.
dare you?
Look, I got this. This is what I did recently. Oh, it's getting a bit dusty. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on.
Seb, what is that on your desk?
I don't know. What is it?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, what? Yeah, Seb, what is that?
nothing.
No, I want to know what it is. That's making me thirsty.
No, I wasn't talking about the beer.
Oh. Oh.
That's a homebrew.
Oh, it's not. It looks nice.
Now I'm not sure what you're talking about. The beer or...
Yeah, the beer.
But no, this. I don't know, like, this is. It's okay, I'd say, doing Russian tanks in their green, but I kind of prefer to do, like, the deserty colour ones. That's
The
'cause they're
modern ones,
better
a
at
lot of
them.
the modern ones have all got camouflage on them now, so they're not...
Yeah, they have. I mean, this T10 has, you can see I did the white
Yeah.
stripes on it.
At least it
but-
kind of breaks it up a bit.
Huh?
It breaks
It
up
does,
the green a
yeah.
bit.
Because otherwise it's just green and it's boring.
Mm.
No. That's alright, this kit was alright. That was a really good kit, actually, to build.
Mm.
T10M.
What are you mixing them up for, Seb? What are they going on?
The pencil 4.
Mm.
I need a little bit of a deserty color. And a normal sand is too yellow for my taste.
Yeah, it's really yellow, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the Meng PZH 2000, Gabe?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Been there, done that.
Oh, how did you find it?
Fucking hell, the kit's fine, the tracks, and they go together fine, but they just took fucking ages.
Yeah, that's, I know, right? Like the track, I really
So
like the
long.
tracks. I like because they're non-cement friendly, and they don't fall apart.
Oh no,
But-
they're great. They go together really well, but it just took so long to cut them all off the
It
screws
does.
and clean them up.
This-
and I know.
That's as far as I've got. I've had this kit for about a month, and this is as far as I've got. Oh,
yeah, no, I
that's,
would say like
Hendrik.
mine sat there.
Henrik,
Track
Yes.
for ages.
past your bedtime.
Yes, it is.
Happy
bad.
birthday,
That's my bad.
Hendrik!
I'm lying in bed right now.
Happy
Ooh,
birthday,
kinky.
to you. Happy birthday, to you.
What?
All right,
What
fine,
about
not-
how?
not-
What a
not-
good
Does he sing
birthday
for you?
treat.
Yeah.
Ungrateful shit.
Yeah,
Miserable
I'm ungrateful,
cock.
I know.
Fucking
Gav
hell.
doesn't have the greatest singing voice.
Well, it
It's
shouldn't
the
matter.
best
It's a
birthday
fucking-
treat ever.
It's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts, you cheeky git.
You think?
He's just
But if
he's
Turn
you're,
him off,
just
Sam.
annoyed that he didn't get any gift.
that's true. But Gav, if you're trying to like impersonate Marilyn Monroe, you need to dance with a nice dress on.
I can do that if you want.
That's
Yeah,
Oh,
a,
yeah,
No.
a-
but you
a
have to
nice
put the camera
skimpy
so we can
dress.
see. Go put on a dress of your missus and then dance for us.
you know this is a hangout for all ages.
No. I said he should put on a dress, not do it naked.
We have already seen people in dresses. We're not gonna
What?
copy other.
What are you doing with that turret? Are you putting on the yellow paint or are you taking it off?
This is no paint. This is wash.
Is that clay-based wash?
Yes,
Why would you put that on?
it's on. Yeah.
Oh, bastard! Where did that go?
And yes, I'm doing it on purpose. It's fake.
Is it fuck?
You're doing what on purpose?
The clay wash is fake.
I didn't see how thick it is. I was just wondering why you would put on clay wash.
Because it's a suitable product for what he wants to achieve or something.
Why would
I don't
you?
know.
Why would you put a clay wash on something?
I wonder.
Use your brain, Hendrik.
I have quite a few clay washers.
Just me
washers are
using
good
a
for what?
convenient product.
Clay washers I find are good for winter or some winter white washers. I haven't actually. I say that I haven't done a winter vehicle for a while.
You should do one then.
I should do one. I should, but then I know because the next one I want to do is I want to do the T30 that Takum did. Definitely, but I'll probably end up doing something else because that always happens. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be good. Oh, hang on, I've just found this. I'll do that instead.
Sounds like every modeler ever.
Yeah,
I never said that.
the modeler's problem. You go into a model shop and you're like, oh, I want to get Takum T30. Oh, wait, they have the Trumpeter Kruppsteyr Waffenträger.
Oh no,
Okay.
then I would definitely go for the T30.
I'm gonna go to a model shop with Hamilcar in Munich.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a bad day for our wallets.
Yep.
Yes. Take an absolute pounding. The T30 is huge, though, from what I've seen.
That's pretty big.
Absolutely pretty big. Bigger than you'd think, from what I've seen. I did, because the Tank Museum have got the Hobby Boss T29. And that's pretty big. So it must be the same size.
Where did you learn such words, Hendrik?
You are a cunt. A massive motherfucking cunt. What are you gluing there?
My fingers to a bit of plastic at the moment.
That's a good idea.
I find it relaxing.
What glue are you using?
Super
Sticky
glue.
one.
Oh, does this come with full turret interior?
Yep.
Nice. That's Trumpeter for you.
Can't see it getting painted then.
Lazy fucker.
Don't break it, Gav. Don't break it.
Well, I've closed all the hatches, so there's no point really, is there?
Why not? He got it for free. He's a sponge, like me.
Oh, did he get it for free?
Hell yeah.
Oh, lucky bastard.
I'm so
Well, I
proud
think
of
we
you.
had it was Armorama, so I had to pay postage for it, which was still like £25. But
Oh, so you pulled a SEP and you got stuff for free from Amorama.
yeah, well, I mean they do it though. You know, they have a thing that says
They always asking for people.
like, if you'd like to do a review for us, get in touch.
Yeah, I would do that, but my channel, I haven't quite launched my channel yet, so I don't know if I'll be able to deliver on that promise.
Doesn't have to be
Straight
YouTube.
away. Doesn't it?
Look at my latest review.
No,
I did.
I'm
It's an
not.
Armorama.
Oh, that was so bad.
It goes up on
Alright.
Armorama. I'm actually just doing effectively a text review of this, so it'll just be a written review
Oh, that's alright then.
with pictures of the build.
What, and you get the kit for free?
Yep.
Apart from postage, obviously.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? Jim Starkweather. And he does
Yes.
kit.
Yeah.
He's kit maker. Yeah, I was watching him earlier actually for the first time in a little while.
Who's breathing down their camera?
Our birthday buddy.
Huh? What?
Somebody's breathing loudly right down their microphone.
Oh yeah, Gav. If you knew where my hands were. Oh baby.
Why have your hands got anything to do with where your mouth was?
Never mind.
I love it when Hendrik tries to be funny.
He's German. No. It says
How about you?
It's like their national pastime or something, isn't it? Trying to find a sense of humor.
Shut up.
trying it dead 500 years already.
Oh, Hans, what did you do on Saturday? Well, I tried to find my sense of humor.
Find it? No, I failed again.
No, I was not successful.
Gav, shut up.
Yeah.
Jawohl.
Oh, I'd actually say that this
Is that clay was
set
from that?
this
Yes. Okay. I
microphone's done.
rescind my question because I've seen the bottle now.
More free stuff.
Review sample. Is that the Sam one?
Yeah, but I also got this one. Nobody else got this one, that's for sure.
What's that one?
Yes, that's true.
Dark Dirt 1.5.
And do you get to choose what kit he sends you, or is it just sort of like, oh, this is what you get?
No, he
Kind
just
of
thing.
sent you the worst kid he finds.
He has a list, and you can choose from that list and ask if it's still available for you. And then he can send it to you if he wants to.
All right. I may have to look into that.
Seb,
Yes.
I might not have that one, but
Oh, I got.
Gav, did it pay off for you to be a mod on the forum as well?
I mean, I got
No.
more.
Yeah, I've got three. That's all Dark Dirt.
Okay.
That's Dark Dirt, and that's Dark Dirt, the original one. Then that's Dark Dirt, the second one, and Dark Dirt, the third one. All different formulations.
Yeah, I got Dark Dirt 1.5.
At least I'm set with Sanders for the next 10 years, I guess. I actually have never
So
used.
yeah, no, I think I'm all right for clay-based washes for a little while as well, though.
Yeah, I have like 6 or 7 bottles. I've never used them much. I don't know. I could never get behind clay-based washes. I don't know.
And get in
I
front.
have all three. I have all three versions of.
I prefer oils. I like the way you can reactivate them.
Like you can do with sand-based covers. Yeah.
Oh, guys, I just need to go quickly. I'll probably be back in a few minutes.
Yes, you can go whenever you want. You don't have to ask permission.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Don't say it.
I won't.
Just drink it.
Oh, that don't fucking fit very well.
That's what she said.
So you gotta work tomorrow then, Seb?
Yeah. Oh, Henrik, I might be running a bit low on Sanders.
Yeah, I see. No, that's actually not a lot. I think I beat you. I don't know.
Oh, probably.
10
These I never
little
used.
sealed
They're well too.
packages of like I think like 5 of the multi-packs and 3 of the gray ones and 2 of the blue ones, and
What the?
it's crazy. It's like, and I don't actually use them that hard that I can use them for quite some time. Like the Sanders I'm using now, I think I've been using them for over a year without them being like pretty bad. Although I could replace them now, I think I could open a new batch of Sanders.
Oh, go on, Hendrik. Treat yourself.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. Treat yourself to opening a new Sanders, Hendrik. Go on. Go on, son.
Actually, Gav, that would fit because the last packages of Sanders I got for my birthday last year.
I think I've still got some unopened ones somewhere as well, actually.
No.
Yeah.
I got the massive package of them when I was sent the stuff for being a mod on the forum, and then I got like 2 or 3 for my birthday, thrown in with a kid.
I mean, to be fair, like I've never, much as we've all had our differences with the people behind it. I've never had or continue to not have any issue with any of the products.
No, the product is fine. The product is great.
I mean, I won't buy any more now, but that's just for sort of personal reasons rather than because they're not suitable products. But but I won't stop using them. They're
I never said the product is good just because it was friends with the people. I actually like the product, and it's still
they are good. I mean, they're expensive for what they are, and I'm sure you can get equivalently good things for less money. I mean, and that's fine.
Look like these. Wait.
And that's fine if you've got the money to spend on that and you want to. It's no problem at all. But
no, I won't order the cleaner. I'm too afraid that I get something that is not what is supposed to be in the bottle.
Yeah, well, pay with PayPal and you're insured. And if they're gonna fuck with you, if they're really gonna screw with your order that way, they can just as well close down their business.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, but no. So what's on the bench next, Seb?
Need to put more on? You more on?
Okay.
I got enough on the bench.
No. What are you doing next? Is what I was asking.
Drinking beer.
That's a good plan. I actually had like a beer with no alcohol in it earlier.
That's not beer.
That's no beer. That's just colored water.
I had to drive. I couldn't drink.
You were having a really shit birthday, weren't you?
Yeah, I know.
Crap
I have to
steak,
work
no
tomorrow,
presents.
so I couldn't
Drinking
drink
on your
tonight.
own.
Like, I couldn't drink tonight with the missus because I have to work tomorrow morning. So I have to go to bed early and can't drink, so I'm fit in the morning. I'm sick, so like I have a cold.
We knew that.
Shut up. I have a cold, so that's bad. And yeah, everything's messed up tonight.
Where did I put the color instruction from the SU?
Up your ass.
No, that doesn't fit.
It does, trust me. You can widen that thing.
You would know.
You're obsessed, Hendrik.
I know, I'm so obsessed. And you're next on my list, Chalky. Next up, I'm coming for you, baby.
Quaking in my boots.
No wonder you're sleeping alone tonight, Hendrik.
I'm not sleeping alone.
Oh, you are now.
She's finishing her TV show, and then she'll come over.
So she says.
No, I know that's what
So
he's
what
gonna
is
do.
actually
And tomorrow morning, yeah, sorry, honey, there were 17 more episodes.
Right. What's
Let
going to happen
me
is
go check in on
she's
her.
going to come up to bed and you're going to be like, so, you know, it is my birthday and I didn't get any presents. So, you know, can we have some nice time now? And she'll be like, but it's late and you've got to be up early. So I don't want to keep you up. So you just go off to sleep now. Because that's what
Either
we're
that,
going to do.
or she's gonna wait to 12. No, sorry, your birthday was yesterday, not today.
Yeah. And then she's going to lie next to you, all naked and stuff, and you will not be allowed to touch her.
What? Jeez. Who? Where did I put that? Did I put it away already?
What you lost? Color for your shoe.
Yes.
It's not underneath one of the other ones pinned up on your wall in front of you, no?
No, it's only the ATT and one of the trumpeter, the railroad thingy.
Where
could
have you still
go
got the
down
box? Have you still got the box for it?
This one can be taken down because that's a long gone. I can put up another one for that one. So where's the box of the ATT is here.
Have you still got the box for the issue?
Don't know. Could be or not. Okay, no color card in this either. This is strange. What did I do with all the color callouts?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
No, because she doesn't use color callouts. It's very strange.
Oh yeah.
Mark.
Let's take a look in this nice modeling magazine. Finishing techniques by Miguel Jimenez.
Ah,
Ah. Shabuka.
Whoa!
Did I put it in this box? Would be amazed if it would be in this one. Nope, not in this one. Okay, this is strange.
This is a nice looking dial piece.
Strange. It's very strange. Well, you were going to bed anyway.
Huh?
What?
I thought you were going to bed anyway.
I'm lying in bed, but I can read a magazine, right?
Well, on the hangout.
Yeah, why not?
No reading while you're eating. Did you get that?
Yes, I got that.
Yes. I definitely did get that one. I'll be back in a sec.
You suck, Chalky. You suck so mad, so big time, so bad.
You
Hello?
love me, really.
Huh?
Hi.
that's Gavin. No, not Gavin.
Hey, Liam.
Liam. Yeah, that's the guy.
It's Liam. He's not been in for a while.
I haven't done anything since trying to paint a figure. Got fed up with it. Trying to do it.
Figure painting is fun.
Yeah, I tried out the hornet heads. I wanted
Oh,
to get
that's
it
a good-
right, so
Good
I've tried
choice.
to paint the same figure about 5 times now.
Huh.
I'm trying to do a bunch of German figures at the moment, but I accidentally base coated them in like a black like gloss instead of like matte black, and now they don't really take paint that well.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Never
Yeah.
prime anything in gloss.
Yeah, it was a really bad idea. One of them isn't, but I haven't started yet. Liz, Germans, they're for my Panther.
Have you tried out the Vallejo set for German grey green?
I haven't. I want to though.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with them because I don't know if there's something wrong with them or if it's the batch that I got, but it ended up drying satin.
Oh dear. Oh heck, that's not good, is it?
Yeah, it was on a practice figure, so it's not too bad. I'm just waiting for some matte medium.
Yeah, no, you need that.
The
I've
little
been-
paints are always a bit satin now.
I've never really used them, to be honest.
What's the Tamiya stuff you can stick in them?
What?
Oh,
Cellulose
what's it
thinner.
called? What's it called?
Is it
Flat
cellulose
clear.
thinner?
XF86.
Yeah.
Stick that in your paint and make it matte.
Can you use flat clear as just like a normal matte varnish?
No.
But it is.
I wouldn't know.
No.
So I've never
No.
used it like
Flat
that.
clear,
I've
what
never
is it?
used
Clear?
it.
Clear flat clear.
Not that, sorry. Wrong one.
No.
Because I use, I use, and I have always used Windsor and Newton, like
Flat
matte
base,
varnish.
that's what I'm thinking of. X21. Flat clear is a matte varnish.
So did Tamiya do a thing that you can actually add to paint to make it matte? But I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, that's what I just said. The X21.
Oh, okay.
Flat
Evenly.
base.
Mick Ramirez.
You just calling out random names, Henry.
No, I'm reading something made by Mick Jimenez, and I remembered a guy calling him Mick Ramirez.
Ooh. Chimeras.
Oh yeah.
Look, you're on the telly. You see yourself.
I quite like. I don't know. I've had mixed experiences with mixed paint. I paint on the one hand. I painted a Panther in tritone from Mig, and that was really good. But then I did a stir at a mill in just German grey, and all that. The paint didn't behave very well.
How dare the paint not behave very well?
Yeah, it was annoying. I did eventually manage to get it to behave, but then it wasn't very fun.
Bad paint.
Yeah.
Shame. But here comes the missus, which means I'll go to bed now.
You
Good
better get
night.
yourself some birthday ass, son.
Night, Hendrik.
Say it again.
You better get yourself some birthday ass.
She
We'll
just
see
kind of
about
tuck
that.
him in.
Hit him over the head.
Later.
There.
Alright.
So,
Wait, can you see yourself?
Sorry?
Talk to the cat. I've got the cat.
Oh, there.
Camera's working for once.
Yay, Liam has the camera. Damn.
Just you stay here.
Is he not orange
You don't run
anymore?
away.
No.
Where are you going? Bye then. Bye. You running away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was your missus walked out or something?
No.
You seem to be talking to the cat in a strange way.
She's out. She's out tonight. Yeah, she's away out. One of her manager is leaving at work or is being seconded somewhere else, so they're all way out for drinks. But then she didn't really want to go because she doesn't actually like this person, so she's quite pleased that she's leaving. But
I kind of feel that. I kind of like it when a
kind of feel
colleague
like
that you don't like fucks off.
should have gone. So she's away out and sort of showing face, but she's driving, so she's not drinking. Although she's been out for longer than I thought she would be. She did say, "Oh, I'm just going to go out for a couple of cokes and then I'll come home." I was like, okay, fair enough. You know, knowing fine well that actually when she gets out there, she'll probably have a better time than she thought she was going to have. You know, and you know that she'll stay for a bit longer, which is fine because she doesn't actually go out. She doesn't really go out very often and stuff, so she needs to. It's good for her to, you know, that she's got that opportunity.
Yeah, get out and about.
Well, because she doesn't do anything, you know. So she's not part of any clubs or anything. So it's hard for her to actually meet other people to be able to kind of go out with. You know, you need to know people to go out with.
Yeah.
And things like that, and she doesn't. We've got a number of mutual friends, but they're the kind of friends that we sort of all meet up with together, and they don't live that close. So they're not, you know, they're not a kind of a what's the word, sort of spontaneous.
No, you
Go for
can't
a
just
drink.
yeah, exactly.
They're a little bit more. Well, let's organise something for here. And so because she's not in any kind of groups or clubs or anything like that, you know, she doesn't really, the only place she can really sort of meet people that she could potentially then.
Oh, no.
You are allowed to say she's boring, Gav. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, she's not boring. She just doesn't have anything.
Shit.
Well, no, I mean, I'm kind of similar because I've only just moved down to Dorset and I don't really know anyone here, so I can't go out. I'm sort of waiting for all the people I used to know where I used to live to come over here for uni, so I can sort of go
Because
about
you
with
don't
them.
know anybody, you can't get out. But if you don't get out, you won't learn new people.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Don't
not very good
people.
at social, like socializing. Is not one of my. It's not exactly my forte. It needs to be.
I don't think socialising is any of our fortes.
And then obviously, if I do go out, I've obviously got to be careful with like my drinking and that because I can't go around because I don't want to sort of go blabbing about my work.
No, you do that on live.
Oh.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually. I mean, I've been out. I've been to a few house parties since then, and I'm generally okay. It doesn't really get brought up. When it does get brought up, I'm just like, nah, sorry, can't tell you.
Why can you not tell them? I thought you're not like learning to be like a mechanic or something.
I am, but it's. I'm working on particular vehicles. I'm not. I'd rather not talk about on air.
One is not at liberty to say.
It's above our pay grade.
It's above our pay grade, yeah. Yeah, the kid can't tell us what secret stuff he works on.
No.
In that case, it better be fucking cool.
You told us the other week. We already know.
Well, I can tell you. It's just I can't go into detail, and I'd sort of prefer to not even go into it like much at all to sort of not risk it. If that makes sense.
Risk it for a biscuit. There's a guy I work with just now, and when he was at uni, he did like an industry placement for a year, part of a year or something, and it was with Kinetic, the defense contractor.
Kinetic, yeah.
But yeah, he basically is like, yeah, a lot of what I worked on then I can't tell anybody about.
Yeah, no, Kinetic are pretty. They're pretty. I'd probably even say they're. I mean, it's similar to where I work, but no, I'm not Kinetic.
In fact, you're in Dorset, you say now.
Yeah, I am in Dorset.
It's not Cobham you work for, is it?
Huh?
Is it
It's
Cobham?
not Cobham. It's not Cobham. No, Cobham do have a particular presence at the college I go to for my apprenticeship, but it's not Cobham. It's
Right.
another one.
I only ask because my cousin lives in Dorset and worked for Cobham for a while. I don't think he doesn't work for them now, but he still lives in.
Because I think Cobham, they do sort of more like aerospace and shit, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do. They do, or at least the sort of bit he worked in, he was all to do with. I guess not exclusively, but was mainly to do with air-to-air refueling systems and things.
Yeah. No, mine's a little different to that.
Oh, well, as long as it's interesting.
Yeah, it is. I like it. I quite enjoy it. Oh no. Oh heck. Ooh. Bugger.
I'm not sure what I have to think about those words all in a row. It's kind of strange.
No. I just had one of my tracks break, but it's okay, I can fix this.
What are you building?
Panzerhaubitze 2000.
Are you going to do yours as the German one?
Either a German one. I'm going to build a German one or a Dutch one, I think. Because there are options. You could have to follow certain options in the instructions. Yeah.
The Dutch one's got a different hatch MG. It's got a different storage basket on the front. It's got different aerial mounts on the back. And I think that's it.
Yeah, because I mean, I've actually.
Things.
Oh no, I have to do a German one now because I've done all of the German hatches and shit. So I've started the route towards a German piece.
You seen the one that's like in the livery of a football team? I think it's a German football team.
The blue one.
Yeah, blue and white one.
Yeah, still.
Really?
Schalke 04.
Is it not SC Schalke?
Yeah, that thing.
That's Schalke.
Show me it because that may be an
Schalke.
idea.
Not
Just
Schalke.
Google it.
Because I'm gonna
Just Google blue PZH 2000 or something. It'll probably come up.
do that.
The Dutch did a. I'm pretty sure the Dutch did one in like orange ones as well.
Bright orange Leopard 2.
Oh, they did it at Leopard 2 as well, didn't they? Yeah.
So that's fun. They don't. I was about to say they don't do that with Challenger 2s here, but they have recently made them in the Berlin urban camo.
Yeah, but that's not even a.
Football team.
That's not even like a. That was an actual genuine camouflage that our army actually wore. It's not a special thing. If you Google orange PZH 2000, some of the photos that come up quite near the top on Google Image Search are my ones.
Orange, did you say?
Yeah, because I was wondering if the Dutch ever did one in orange, but I know it was a Panzer II. It was a Panzer II. A Leopard 2 they did in orange. Really sure if you search for blue PZH 2000, you'll probably find it.
I'll put it in the chat now.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Blue
I see it.
PZH 2000.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that is jazzy, isn't it? Gluck auf Axel. Did I butcher that one?
Alright, there's no
Oh.
German left
Oh.
anymore.
Henry's
Oh
left.
boy,
I found the.
A long time ago already.
I may do that. Ooh.
You can actually buy the decals for it as well.
Can
You
you?
can model to them.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Or
say.
I think I have a funny feeling Hamilcar did his PZH 2000 in those colours.
Yeah, I think so.
Just trying to see if I can see any pictures of from Hamilcars.
Who mentioned the orange?
Oh, I see the Leopard 2.
Yeah,
The
it's just
orange
bright.
one. Oh yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, and there's an orange Saladin, but people are calling it a tank. I'm like, fuck off.
I love it when I love the time here when the Germans trialed putting a PZH-2000 turret on the front of one of their ships in place of their normal naval gun.
Really? And that's not too bad
It's
an
pretty cool.
idea.
It's still got the 3-ton NATO camo on it.
Has it? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see a picture. I just saw a picture of it. Oh, wow.
Kind of funky. It's kind of funky.
That is funky, isn't it?
What's also pretty cool is a boxer with a self-propelled gun turret on the back of it.
Really?
That's fucking cool.
Mm. That's pretty good. I'll have to think about that because the last German vehicle, like the last Bundeswehr vehicle I did was a Leopard 2, and I just did it obviously in its NATO camo. Maybe it'd be nice to change it up.
Yeah, when I did my Meng PZH, then I did a Greek one.
Oh yeah, because you can do the Greek one, can't you?
Well, it's because I'd already done the Revell PZH-2000 as a German one, so
Yeah.
I did the Greek one instead.
See, with this, I find with this assembly, it's good. This kit builds well, but I'm having to leave it in multiple assemblies. Mainly the upper and lower hull, because you can't take the wheels on or off if you're painting and if you have them joined together, because you've got that.
Oh,
You've got that.
I just put the dry sprocket on the front, then put the side skirts on.
Yeah.
And
What if you want to take the drive sprocket off?
Right, I didn't. So.
Oh, I have to do that.
And I just painted the wheel by spinning because it was free to spin. So
Yeah, it is. Everything's spinning.
I just spun it around.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you could do that. Actually, that's not bad.
I think I lie because the side skirts are separate, but it's because the front section of side skirts attached to the hull, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's all. So the actual main side skirt I left off, and when I came to paint the camouflage, all I did was I just held it up against the side of the tank, and then sort of matched up where the camo will cross between the hull and the side skirt, and did it that way.
Yeah.
So I kept them off till the end, and then, but yeah, I put the drive sprocket on, but left it free to rotate. Because both of them.
What I'm thinking of doing is just leaving these two unjoined for the painting, and then just attaching the sides, because then you can just have the side skirts on. I think.
Yeah, you can attach the side skirts to the upper hull.
Yeah.
And they just said then leave it upper lower if you wanted to, because there's no camo on the lower hull anyway.
No, there isn't. There's just that base.
Apart from down the front, and maybe a bit in the back, but generally it's just green, and the wheels are all green as well. So
yeah, I kind of want to start on the turret just because the turret is it's big.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's got that anti-skid texture on it as well. I don't know. I say about the wanting to do the T30 after this. I kind of want to do something small because the last kit I did was this, and that was pretty big. And Challenger. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I've got a trackpad as well from where I live, so I can put it on the trackpad.
If you want to try something small, have a look at the ICM truck kits, the cars and stuff.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a Panzer III personally.
What one? The Tamiya?
Yeah, I was looking at the Tamiya one. The Dragon ones are probably the best that you can get, but they're expensive and rare, and they're quite complicated. I just want to do something that's easy. I like the Panzer III. The Panzer III is just one of those tanks that just looks so just nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just something cool about that tank. And there's this abortion as well. I'm calling it an abortion because that's what it is. This, and it's so sad. Yeah, an abortion. This is an aborted kit. It's
Conqueror?
a Conqueror. Yeah, it is a Conqueror. And that's why I'm so sad about it, because, well, I love the Conqueror. It's like one of my favourite tanks. But, a lot of stuff went wrong in the build. I think, personally, the engineering quality of it was quite shoddy. The tracks were unusable. This is Amusing Hobbies one, by the way. It's just a shame because I've heard quite good things about Amusing Hobby, but this kit just didn't live up to any of it. Everything had a smooth texture. Stuff didn't line up properly. Everything was very greasy, and detail was very obtuse. But I say that I did. You see on the turret, I don't know if you can. Probably can't see it, but between the mantlet and the turret, there's a sort of like on the real vehicle. Because I went and had a gander at the Tank Museum's Conqueror. They have a canvas shroud cover. I used bog roll to do that, and it was quite successful. And the gun barrel was in two halves, but not in the way you'd think, and it just looks weird and stupid and didn't line up properly. It's a shame. In retrospect, I should have got the Dragon one, and even though the Dragon one is a bit of a dog, probably better than
Any dragon kit's a dog.
yeah, exactly. It's a shame. Because Conqueror and the M103 are just so cool, but I don't feel like they need someone like Takum or Tamir to do a kit of them. One of those properly good manufacturers, or Meg. You know, guys, I think I'm going to go now because I'm pretty tired. I've been working, and oh no, my bed isn't even made. Oh, I just looked. I was about to just crash out on my bed. I looked over, and none of the sheets are on it. Kill me.
I might gonna start with doing that at first.
Right, guys, I'm gonna head off now because I've got to get my bed ready and go to bed,
No problem.
sleep.
Bye.
I'll see you guys later.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Seb. How are you?
You have
Hey,
great
Mike.
timing.
What's going on?
I was 10 minutes too early.
You made it home way live, did you?
Yep.
What time do you actually get home?
10:30. Half past 9. 9:10.
What? It's weekend. You have to work.
Nope. Not yet.
Yeah.
Still
Answer
tomorrow.
the phone is something you don't want to do.
There's still tomorrow.
Yeah, well, don't answer the phone.
Yeah. Kind of already did that earlier today.
Where's Hendrik?
In bed.
Bloody bed.
What?
Crying.
What? All he got was a steak dinner?
He didn't get any gifts.
Ooh.
Nobody loves me.
I don't get any presents. And nobody loves me. You don't hear me bitching and whining about it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. I know he's still watching.
Mike,
Yo,
Do you want me to wait till Monday, or shall I post it tomorrow?
whenever your blessed heart decides to ship it out, I will be a happy
Well,
camper.
no. What I'm meaning is 3 days soaking enough. Do you think?
Oh, I think it's more than enough.
Okay, I'll try and do something about it tomorrow. Then.
Yeah, I can always soak them when they get here too.
Well, yeah, I just didn't want them drying out on the way, you know.
Oh, I don't think they will. Not
No,
after 3 days.
if I didn't soak them,
Oh, if you didn't soak them,
Yeah.
they would definitely dry out.
that's what I thought. So.
It usually takes 12 hours, and they're starting to look a little haggard.
All right, I'll try and post it tomorrow, but I'll let you know.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
It's all right. They're only gathering dust.
They'll do the same thing here once they're all done and dusted on the shelf.
It won't be in my way.
They might be a bit more decoratively displayed. Only a bit, maybe. Compared to what you would have done with them, only a bit.
I think they were destined for the bin, actually.
What? All right, I don't feel bad at all about taking them in.
Finished!
What are you looking at? Oh, ugh. That's a fucking Russian tank. What the fuck are you rolling that?
Something to do while clay dries.
Oh. I just built another German tank.
Yeah, no,
Or American tank. Or work on any of the dozens as I get going.
That was quite a nice build.
Trumpeter?
Hmm,
Yeah, that's what.
my first one.
The reason why goes cuckoo for Cocoa.
Sorry, I had two people in the voice then. Years.
So you're a trumpeter version.
Eh?
You were a trumpeter virgin, now you broke your
Yeah,
cherry.
broke the cherry. Could be
There's a
two of
reason-
us tonight, then, couldn't it?
there's a reason why
There's a reason why I liked it.
You on a different mic, Seb?
No, I had my mic turned up.
Oh. You were a bit faint.
What are you working on, Liam?
Just figures.
It figures.
Yeah. The
Ha 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 ha.
there's three of them I've got to paint for this thing. I can't remember what it's called.
Swim wagon. No.
Horch.
It's not swim wagon, the other one.
Horch.
This car thing.
Yeah, it's not the swim wagon, it's the other one.
It's
I
a
can't
German
even
car.
remember now.
So I got the there was some figures left.
Scuba wagon.
These two.
It's an Audi.
And a mini art figure, but I replaced the heads with hornet heads. If you
Okay.
can-
Stuart says hi in chat.
Cool.
Stuart.
Hey,
Stu.
Stewie.
Stuart who? Avery?
Stu. Yes.
Hey, Stuart.
Stu who? Stu who? Why are you crying?
You heard his back.
Did he?
Yep.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, he lost his temper at work and he was throwing lawn tractors around and stuff. He sprained his back.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Because he probably shouldn't do that.
No. Well, he knows that now. He's going to stick to just the lawn mowers instead of the lawn tractor. Myself, I prefer wheelbarrows of the lawn tractors.
La, la, la,
A
la,
more satisfying clunk.
GT Skill Modeling says, evening, Stuart.
I know. It was me. It was me. Wonder if that Dutch guy's going to say hello.
I'll just come in and tell everyone off.
I just did.
Oh, there you go.
Say hello, I mean.
What's your real name? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your real name, please? It's vitally important that we know your real name.
You might be a little paranoid when anyone who uses anything like that is going to be suspicious. Cuckoo. That is good.
You can only be in this chat if you use your real name.
My answer to that would be nope. Never. No how. It's the internet. Never have to. That's what I think
The
anyone
internet,
else.
you'll never know my real name.
I don't think anyone else would answer that with a positive. They'd all answer no.
Stuart says, evening, GT Skill Modeling.
Good evening.
It was the end of the duty.
What was it then?
It was.
Really?
It was, but now it's not. Beer!
And Adam is back.
Hello.
Yeah,
With
I
some
get more
sunshine.
awake now.
I heard someone blaspheme about Russian tanks.
Yeah. Well, there are some people in here that just don't know.
Yeah, like Sub. You think they're cool.
Yeah, damn, you're fast.
Oh,
Oh,
someone's down.
What's up, Marty?
Someone's out downloading porn.
pornography.
I like Hendrick's vehement denials about watching porn on his laptop in his video.
What did he actually say in that video?
You have to narrow that one down, Adam.
In what video?
The video about him with the rocks, making the rock wall.
The first or the second?
First one, I'm guessing, or the second one, I really don't know. I
I can
haven't
tell
had
you
a
what he didn't say.
Thank you, Jockey.
Not that Chalky's bitter about that.
Or twisted.
He does
I
have a
am
fascination
neither.
with cocks.
Who, me?
No, Hendrik. Hendrik.
Hendrik, lover of all things phallus shaped.
That would explain why he likes my head.
Then I have to ask Margie about that.
It's dickhead. Dickhead. Dickhead.
No room. No room on the shelf.
Already?
I've been working all day.
I haven't.
Nah, you've been sitting there making it look like you've been working hard to make it look like.
What you do, you see, is you sit in the far corner of the office with your back to the wall. Just like I do, and no one can see what you're doing.
Sneaky.
It was great. I had a brilliant desk in my office when I was doing my PhD. Back to the wall, facing the door directly. Other people in front of me to block my to block the view to me. So that's probably why I did no work for.
And you still find it's funny that it took him 12 years to do his PhD.
Didn't take me 12 years to do a PhD. It took me 4. It took me 4 years to do my degree before that. But that's how long it's meant to take.
Too much school for me.
It's too much school for me now.
Corky,
Hello.
you know why I'm happy?
Huh?
You know why I'm happy?
Finger at your ass?
That and my King Tiger is done.
Hey!
Hey!
I thought you finished it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just saying how happy I am.
I'm so happy, 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 happy.
Proper
happy.
photos, please.
I'm so happy.
I have to.
That's the Russian I'm so happy.
How do we know that you're telling the truth?
God damn it.
Go holler at the garbage man that they wait for you.
They'll be running off down the street now. Come back, come back.
I still need to take pictures.
It's in a black bag.
Has a burning smell to it.
Yeah, I did it fire damaged. And I got a bridge as well. Look. Yay.
Holy shit. Wow, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
That's A3. You can't even see it, can you? So it's a bit bigger, just about A3 size.
You guys use different things to describe your papers than we do over here. I don't know what A3 is.
Sorry?
You guys use different things to describe your paper sizes than we do over here. No idea what A3 is.
Twice A4.
I don't know what that is either.
How do you
Uh,
describe your
Slightly
paper?
bigger than standard
Full scale?
paper over
No,
8.
8.5 by
That was
8.5 by 14. That's legal
That's
size.
like-
there. Oh,
That's
A3 is 27 centimeters by 42 centimeters.
It's about a centimeter larger than letter, which is legal size.
We live too close to the United States, so we're corrupted by their bizarre units of measurements.
I thought that was a standard size: A4, A3, A2, A1, A5.
Yeah.
You know, it probably is the world over, just it's not in the United States. They make us use what they use down there. Probably because, I don't know, some stupid political reason. It doesn't make any sense to me. All of our wood and tools and stuff all come in that ridiculous imperial system, too.
Oh,
I'm
someone's
always
project question.
I was a child of both worlds.
Half the size of your cutting mat, Mike. There you go.
I have several different size cutting mats.
Oh god.
I have one that's a meter long by 3/4 of a meter wide, and then I have another one that is 45 centimeters by 35 centimeters.
That's the one.
That's A3.
And then I don't know what size. No, I don't know what size this one is.
That 45 one's roughly A3.
Okay. That's a decent size dial. That's about the standard size I make mine.
Yeah, because you only do small dials nowadays, don't you?
Yeah. That's right. So shut up. Shut up, you.
There's going to be a point where you go to leave the room and you can't get out. You know that, don't you?
Margie, I need help.
She just came down and yelled at me.
What are you in trouble for?
Right. Time for supper. I am going to try and come back, though, because I was so late getting in here. I will see you guys in a bit, maybe.
So later.
In a while. What time you got to go for work tomorrow, son?
Sorry?
Work tomorrow?
I only can understand tomorrow for some reason.
What time?
Work
are you,
time.
What time are you getting up tomorrow for work? You're up early.
5. At 5.
That's a shitter. You working all day or just part of the day?
No, it's only one drive.
That was a bouncy road.
Yeah. Did you see how wide it was?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd fit down there.
Only just.
I was watching that. There's a couple of times I thought you were going to end up in the ditch.
Nah, Seth doesn't put his truck in ditches.
Those ditches move.
Yeah.
Jumped out at me.
Those ditches get out of my way.
Move, you ditches.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
I thought Jan might have shown his face tonight.
Where is Jan? Jan! It'd be funny if he surfaced after that. How do you summon Yan? Well, you just burp his name.
You got to do it 3 times, haven't you?
3 times while rubbing your left testicle or something weird like that.
So my idea had too much vegetation, Seb. Is that the idea?
For my taste, yes, but I don't have to make it.
I do know what you mean. I did appreciate what you were saying.
Too much bush for Seb's liking.
I like bush.
We all know Mike likes bush as well.
No, Mike.
I thought it would be quite good. I thought actually it would be quite a sort of tricky thing to do and actually get looking right as well, mainly because there was so much vegetation.
What about the coloured photos out of a book I got? Some guy's done something similar.
Yeah.
You see that?
Hold on a second.
I've got the light on it. Where am I?
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I did see that one. That's a model, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I wasn't going to do the same, but it gave me an idea or two.
Yeah.
But this thing's huge because it's got 4 churches on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
wow.
it 35th or is that 72nd though?
35th.
Oh wow.
And because there's so many figures, it's about 40 figures on it, I think 30, something like that.
Yeah.
But if you work cut out, then
It might be only 2 churches, actually. The photo might be a repeat in the background. Yeah, I think it is. They cheated.
Hmm.
I want to do a bit of British armour.
British armor.
Yeah. Because I haven't done any for a while.
If
What
you,
about
want to
that,
do, if you want to do an accurate diorama with some British armour in it, you better learn how to paint knocked out tanks.
You could do the Archer. That Tamiya Archer's just come out. That looks kind of cool.
They're weird looking things.
I
That's the
prefer
thing
not
that
to
you
buy a new kit.
to go forwards. No, the gun faces backwards.
gun face
Yeah.
backwards, yes.
It's either that or an Achilles, and I'm saving that, so I decided not to do that one.
Which Achilles kit have you got?
I got both.
What? Both.
I got the AFV and the
Ja, dat hij geen stroom aan kan meten.
Academy one.
Yeah. It's the Academy one that I built. It's actually a really nice kit.
They both were really nice, actually.
I mean, it's got like rubber band tracks in it, but you know, for things like Sherman's, it's kind of not too bad.
I haven't come up with an idea for that one yet.
That's the one that I put onto a dial base. You ever seen that one, Joggy?
No, the only dial I've seen of yours was the Comet.
Is there any pictures of it on my computer? Probably not. Bloom? What are you blooming at? I don't think there is. Hold on a minute, let me see.
I actually bought the Comet on the back of seeing yours.
The Bronco one?
Mm.
Yeah, it's quite a basic kit, but actually it was like, it built up so quickly, like, which was quite good. I quite liked how quickly it built up.
Oh, I love the Cromwell.
Cromwell's a great looking thing.
Nice looking tank. And the kit's really good as well.
It's a square box with Christie suspension. It's just, it's like a poor man's T72.
Yeah. What else was I toying with the Sextant as well? That was the other option.
I built one of them as well.
What was that humongous after? What was that really big
Tortoise.
tank from after World War II?
Tortoise.
No, not the tortoise. The other one. The one that they actually sent into service.
What do you mean,
No
like
clue.
tank or?
Tank, UK tank.
Het V something.
The Conqueror?
Conqueror, that's the one. That thing was cool looking.
Seb, all our modern armor is called FV something. Than usually for most of our things. Is the official designations.
The Conqueror was kind of
It's
impressive.
called FV something. I can't remember what it is, but it's FV something.
The Conqueror was really big as well.
Yeah. That's because it was kind of effectively a Cold War tank, so it was designed to sort of take on, you know, the IS-3s and things that were starting to come out from the Russians, and I guess effectively the T-55 and stuff when it came around. I think it was the first tank where we'd effectively finally learnt the lesson that, you know, a good main battle tank needs to be more mobile than an infantry tank, but not as mobile as a cruiser tank, and needs to have kind of almost as good protection as an infantry tank, but not at the expense of mobility. And it needs to have a really good gun. It's kind of like what most nations already knew for a tank, but the British just could never get their heads around, and we still kept building infantry tanks, which were kind of pretty well armored usually and quite reliable and stuff, but they usually had pop guns and could go no faster than 10 miles an hour. You know, and then you had, the cruiser tanks, which were sometimes better armed, but were fast. You know, you shot them with a rifle and they exploded. Where the fuck are the pictures of this thing? Aha! Here we go. So if I want to select that.
I never understood. Yeah, the British were weird about that kind of stuff.
And we're weird about what, sorry?
Tanks during World War II, they were just really behind the times always.
I don't think we were behind the times.
We were properly, old boy.
We weren't really behind the times as such. We were. Yeah, I guess we were.
Uni.
If you add this up, you have what goes to a new tanks.
Well, the problem was we had the technology, right? We had the technology and the ability to build really good tanks, but the problem was that we.
You did what?
It was the people in charge of. Well, it was the people in charge of tanks that were the problem, not the technology. You know, all our people in those positions were stuck effectively in the First World War with thinking, in that, you know, everything had to be everything had to be like an infantry tank or whatever, because that's what they would think in the way of like the Germans did, where they go, well, actually, let's use the tank as the main thing rather than necessarily just as a supporting thing. Whereas the Brits went, no, tanks are only for supporting infantry. You know. Hey.
Damn Germans fighting a dirty war.
Enough. What are you doing, stupid cat?
Oh.
2 seconds. Fucking cat's been annoying.
Kick it. What else can I do? Can't do anything.
No? Fuck off, man. Kitty's being weird today. I think she must have got spooked by something earlier.
Did you look at her?
Yeah. And she went, holy fuck, what the fuck's that? Why are you doing this to me, you stupid fuck? Why is Photobucket so fucking stupid?
Photo bucket used to take me about an hour to upload a photo and then 3 hours to find it again.
Right. Well, it's because I was just trying to
Uh,
download the photos of this diorama so I can actually just have them on my computer here. And so I'd selected them and but then had to log in. And then for some reason they appeared on a different page in the album once I'd logged in. Copy.
Get yourself a hard drive, Gav. Stick it all on there.
Because they're old photos, so they're on my old PC there, but to moving things like photos over just because it's not something I'd look at.
And Photo Bucket used to be very good.
You used to be able to download photos from PhotoBucket from your own albums to do it.
You should be able to. It's your album, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got the only options I've got are like the copy, but then it's
Right
like
click,
copied
save
to
picture.
another album.
Didn't they change PhotoBucket? How it works?
Yeah.
Save link as rather than save picture as. Oh, I wonder if I actually open the picture.
Can you right click in Windows, Gav?
No,
Are you trying to save it to your computer?
That gives you a save picture option usually.
yeah, but if I right click on it just now, I'll get a save link as. I don't get a save picture.
Can you
wonder if
right
it's
click
there
it and
if
then
I-
click view image, and then you could save it off that?
Ah, there we go. Yeah, you have to go into the actual image rather than just to the thumbnails, which is really annoying because now means I'm going to have to do them all on my computer. And PhotoBucket is about as useless. It's a fucking shit website. It's so slow with content.
It just is useless. It's not as useless as anything else. It's
Fucking adverts all over it as well, man. Shit can't. Right, eventually, Chalky, I'll be able to show you one or two of these pictures. We fucking retired by the time this all finished. Okay, right, that's that. Done with.
Why do you want to let me do that?
So, if we go to here, and where the fuck did they next question? Did they say two? Them first. Over.
You should start a Facebook page like I did.
What do you mean?
Gavin has his Facebook page.
I've got one. I mean, you mean you don't like my Facebook page? Fucker.
Well, have you got a GT modelling one, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I did not know that. I just thought you had Gavin Turner.
Here, 2 seconds. I'll send you the link to it. I don't actually post on it very often, but where the fuck is wrong one? Copy link. There you go. Oh, in fact, wonder did I put?
Haha.
Yeah, albums. You know, I don't think I ever uploaded these ones to Facebook. Could do that while I'm here. do.
Oh,
Right.
How's the new job, Adam?
all right.
Good.
Doesn't have to work on Saturdays anymore, so that's always good.
Oh, of course, it's Saturday. Isn't it?
Yep. It's different.
Different.
Way more relaxed though, which is amazing.
That's always a good thing.
I'm kind of missing the stress though.
Oh dear.
You get so used to it that your body doesn't know what the fuck to do once you.
I gave that one up a long time ago. I'm glad I did.
Okay, right.
Girlfriend
There was
tells
a time-
partner's hate crime trial he turned her cute pug Buddha into a Nazi monster. They're trying to get the salute video of that though.
What?
Was that the Scottish guy who did that?
Yeah, the Scottish guy.
I'm pretty sure he ended up getting arrested
Guy.
or something.
This guy into court for hate crimes.
He did what?
He put a video up and he's like, I trained my girlfriend's pug to be a Nazi, and like every time like he showed a video of like Hitler, it would put its front paw up.
Oh, I saw that.
And he got arrested and he's going to court for hate crimes.
That is a bit wrong.
It's like, did you see that this guy from Wales, right, got sued by PETA, the animal rights people, because he's like a wildlife photographer or something, and he'd spent like ages tracking these
Oh, with the monkey.
macaque monkey things, right, and it was getting photos anyway. He was doing so. He was kind of out there in the jungle, or whatever, and I don't know. He must have left his phone lying or something. Anyway, one of these monkeys came along.
No, he did it on purpose. He
Yeah,
left the camera set up. He was
Yeah.
hoping that one of them would do it.
Yeah, so this monkey then basically took a selfie on this guy's camera, and PETA then decided to sue him on the basis that was he going to give copyright to the monkey for all the
No,
proceeds
he
for
didn't
the
have
photo?
copyright over the picture. They sued him for.
That's what they read.
Sent to be in.
Yeah, but
photographed.
they won that lawsuit.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, they
No, they didn't. No, the court laughed at him. Fuck off.
They settled out of court. He still owns the copyright, but he gives 5 or 10% to PETA.
He gives 20. No, he doesn't have to
No.
even give the. He doesn't even have to give the amount to PETA. He just said that.
No, he doesn't
He,
have to. He's
No, he doesn't have to. He agreed that actually what he would do then in that case he would donate 25% of all the proceeds from the sales of that picture to an animal charity based in that area. Like, he didn't even say it was actually going to be PETA, because, like, frankly, if they'd sued me, I wouldn't be agreeing to give them any fucking money. I'd be like, get the fuck.
PETA.
It's a fucking monkey. It can't have copyright. You know, what's it going to do with the money? You know?
Well,
judge actually
There's
chucks
no
it.
concept of what.
according to the ruling, they settled.
Eh?
They settled. There wasn't
Yeah,
a.
but only because he decided to settle by saying that, yeah, he would.
Yeah, he settled that he's going 25% of the money the picture makes goes to a charity for endangered monkeys in the jungle of Sulawesi.
Yeah. So. which is fine. I wouldn't, but yeah, I wouldn't have been giving fucking PETA any money for it. I'd have been like, get to fuck.
They're a bit weird, people like that.
They're very weird. We very occasionally. Luckily, I've never actually seen them in the time I've been there, but apparently we sometimes have some trouble with them at work.
Oh, right, yeah.
But we got told that on our first day. It said, yeah, doesn't happen very often, but you might come into work one day and maybe see like a protester at the gate. Just ignore them. We had a person before I started, but in our induction, they have this story as well, like that. You know, I guess meaning well, university students who were, you know, protesting outside the gate one day, and there was only 5 or 6 of them apparently, all sort of saying how whatever we were doing was horrible and wrong and this, that, and the other. But apparently it was like really shit weather. It was like piss and rain, so they were all soaked and you know, and cold and whatever. So the gatehouse security guards then said to him, "Look, guy, you know, at least." And so he took them in and he phoned somebody and so like somebody from HR then so like took them in and you know gave them some tea and coffee and let them warm up and stuff because they were just they were only uni students and they were freezing cold. But then what they did was they took them on a tour and they actually then showed them around the facility and showed them what we actually do and the standards we work to and you know all the things that the rules and things that we have to abide by and all these kind of things. And they all went away going, won't need to be protesting here anymore. Because it wasn't a case of, you know, okay, they maybe didn't necessarily still agree with what went on, but at least they then understood it. And, you know, so clearly their protest was actually just based out of sort of misinformation and the fact that they actually just weren't educated on testing about. And when they then got educated on it, they kind of then went, ah, cool. So, yeah, protesting about this ain't going to do much because, well, I understand it now, you know.
That's the most protests, isn't it?
Yeah. I have to be quite careful and hold my tongue on Facebook sometimes. My friend's mum is on Facebook and she's various things to do with.
You better hold your fingers though.
And yeah, I always have to kind of, you know, force myself to not comment on it and be like, look, you know, I understand that you know, your belief that these things shouldn't happen, and that's fair enough. But at the same time, you're sharing a petition of something to try and get something stopped, which actually is perfectly legal and is an incredibly controlled and legalized process. You know,
and incredibly useful.
And incredibly useful because most of the time, what I want to say to people is if they ever do kind of pull a face at you know what my company does and the way we go about it and stuff, is say, and I just say to them, say, cool, do you use drugs of any kind from the doctor? Yeah, of course I do. Right, cool. You cannot complain about it then because if you do, if you believe that strongly about it, you shouldn't use any of the products of that process, right? You know, is that not the whole basis of things like fucking being a vegetarian because you don't like the fact that cows die? Well, so you're a vegetarian, you don't eat cows. Well, that's fair enough. Right, in that case, you don't like the way that, you know, drugs are produced and made sure that they're safe for you to use. Don't use them then. And then we'll see how long you fucking last. You know, and especially girls as well, because they're always the ones that are like, oh, that's really disgusting. Good, cool. So how many paracetamol do you pop when you've got your fucking period? You know,
oh, but that goes down well.
The worst is the vaccine people, the anti-vax.
I love anti-vaxxers. I love it.
They're like,
I love how stupid they are. It's brilliant.
Oh. It's like, no, that's not how it works. And then they're like, you know, like, you can have a vaccine, and, like, if a whole bunch of people aren't vaccinated, and then they get measles, and then there's someone that's had the vaccine but has a compromised immune system from cancer or what have you, or anything. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're not just, like, risking your kids, you're risking other people at the same time.
They just make me laugh. Anti-vaxxers. They're as bad as flat earth people. And the problem is, unfortunately, these idiots are allowed to have an opinion.
I take it that guy hadn't heard of gravity.
You do know that the Earth is flat, don't you?
I do
man.
now, but I'm just saying, I take it he hadn't heard of gravity, that guy.
No.
Which is why the bubbles stay flat.
Yeah, well, some people.
I'll believe the Earth is flat when the first person falls off.
Yeah.
That's like, that makes me laugh, that particular one. It's like, well, where's the fucking edge then?
Yeah.
Or chemtrailers.
Who?
Oh, chemtrailers, they're even better. They are.
That planes fly over and drop chemicals.
Yeah,
we
this
see
is
there's a
all
white
people-
stripe behind the plane.
Have you ever
Yeah.
heard of contrails?
You know-
Have you been-
No, of course not.
Tell me, I've
It's
not heard of
already
this one.
sensible. So basically, people think, especially mainly Americans, think that the vapor trails you can see in the sky left by planes flying in the fucking cold air up, up high. They think that it's not like water vapor; it's chemicals that the planes are spraying, and that all the passengers on board, they're all oblivious to the fact that these airliners are being used to sow drugs into the atmosphere to keep us all calm and placid, and that's why we don't fight with each other or shit like that.
Oh, right.
Honestly, it's hilarious.
Well,
You can't, but the thing is, these people are genuinely unintelligent, which means that you can't actually they can't understand when you actually explain the truth to them. They don't just then sort of go, oh, actually, do you know what? Now you've explained that to me, that makes sense, fair enough. They just still go, no, it's wrong, and we're right. And you're like, okay then.
Planes create lift, which creates areas of like low density, and water vapor and low density condensates.
Yeah. Oh, you're already way beyond the ability of the kind of people who believe this stuff to understand. So, not to mention the fact that actually, if you sprayed a chemical into the atmosphere at 35,000 feet, it is not going to reach the ground in anything like any kind of amount of concentration that would do any damage or whatever to anything. Why do you think crop dusters dust it like 10 feet, 5 feet above a crop? It's because if you do it any higher, the stuff disperses too much and it doesn't work.
Ah, well, we've all got to believe in something.
Yeah.
There's Alex Jones. God damn it.
Oh, Chucky, I was going to send you some photos, wasn't I?
Who's Alex Jones?
No.
No, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, if you ever want some fun, look up Alex Jones and his Infowars.com.
Oh, I've seen your page, Adam.
I don't believe in it. I just.
I know you laugh at it, but I'm just saying I've seen your page.
Yeah, I think you've hidden my Facebook page, don't you? Because you don't. It's a bit too
I've
weird.
done that with everyone. I don't do personal pages, just not interested.
Mine's not really personal though. It's just literally dumb shit I find off Facebook. I haven't posted anything personal on it for so long. It's not that.
Dumb shit you find on Facebook. That's one busy page.
There you go, and there's some of the photos of that diorama.
I know I have seen that one, Gav. No, yeah, I have. Long time ago.
Yeah, I built it a long time ago. Still one of my favorites, though, actually. I still believe to this day it's actually still one of my sort of best painted vehicles as well, actually. I was incredibly pleased with the sort of... It's quite subtle. Like, it doesn't show up that much in the photos, but I don't do the sort of big overstated scratches and chips and things. I do things pretty subtly, which sometimes means they look a bit flat in pictures.
I don't believe in all that. chipping nonsense. I think people
No.
have gone too
But if you
far.
look, there's especially that one of the kind of close up of the front of the tank. You can kind of see some more of it. There's some very small chips and bits of rust. You know, because
Ooh,
well, there will be wear down to the metal on these things. So you know, but it's quite understated and.
I think
kinda
all
like-
these monstrously rusted and scratched and chipped vehicles, it just never happened.
No.
You
Yes,
have to
it
be like 50 years old.
Yeah.
I can show you tanks in Syria which are all of like 3 years of action, like tanks that have been repainted in 2012 and then were completely ruined by 2014 but still fighting.
Yeah, but that's in the
3
desert
years is
with
still
dusty
a really
sand.
long- 3 years is a really long time, I guess, but still.
I'm on about in
Was it-
Europe during World War II when it was wet.
The other thing,
Muddy
of course, you have to remember is that
raining.
actually relatively few of the Allied vehicles that started, say, like, I don't know, landed around about D-Day and Normandy, most of them were destroyed or fucked within days or weeks.
Hmm.
You know,
I think
so-
only 1 or 2 survived the entire war.
Yeah, most of them just got cycled through, through depots and
They
things
built
and through-
40,000 Shermans, so yeah.
Yeah,
Like, what was the estimated, like, the estimated time for a T-34 to be in action was all of like 2 months, and then it was fucked.
244, I guess, 2 weeks.
You ain't going to get much rust and scratching in 2 weeks.
yeah.
Well, they
especially
rust.
since-
They rust
especially-
overnight, and the finish on those things was really, well, there was no finish.
You have to
They
remember
came
as well,
with cold steel off the line, and somebody had a paintbrush, gave it a little bit of paint, and go.
Yeah, because I mean they weren't. It's not like nowadays when they were made from, weird ceramic metal alloys and things like
Yeah.
that. You know, they were just made from sort of pure,
Ja,
they were just made from pure steel. You know, and not even stainless.
nee. Ik was al bezig met opruimen, Truus.
Set your challenge. Stick a bit of steel in the garden and see how long it takes. With a
Oh, I
coat
know,
of paint
not
on it.
too long.
Get a steel nail and stick it in the garden. It takes like all of a couple of minutes before it starts to darken out, and then within a day or two it will have rust on it.
Oxidation is a bitch.
I had a whole box of steel nails, like a whole box of them, and I used to have one of those little silica pads in it to keep water out of the box, and somehow it dropped out, and like within a day they were just rusted and ruined. There's a lot of moisture around here in winter.
Chalky's gone quiet. He's trying to find photos of nice, clean tanks.
No, I was looking at
Like
your
a must
photos
fucking
actually.
Uh-huh.
Did you find the ones of me in the fishnets yet?
Or with the strap on.
He thinks I'm joking as well.
Now I have gone quiet. Oh, what? I'm in the wrong fucking hangout again.
After that many weeks, you should be used to it.
What are you doing? Whoa. Whoa. What? You coming up? Come on. Hey. Oh, she's attacking you. Hmm?
Killer cat.
No, they're attacking each other. The little one just came in and jumped on the big one. She must be feeling better. Not in the corner. What are you doing? It's weird. She's been acting like really strange today. Kelly reckons she must have got a something must have scared her earlier on. She won't go in the bedroom anymore. She used to not be bothered going anywhere, and now she's all a bit terrifying. Before you joke, there was nobody in the house. Or getting scared of going in the bedroom.
Which one, man? The one that goes.
Well, I'm off to bed, guys. Work tomorrow and stuff. So, anybody who wants can still join the hangout. Mike is coming back, he said. So, but I'm going to bed. So this one will be going offline now. So
Okay.
I'll see you probably Sunday evening again.
Take care.
Alright, F at work.
Good night.